ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to 7 minutes late, but we are still here once again for Thursday Night Live. I'm John Go, that's Blaine Joe. We're here for the party. Woo! What a next 24 hours it is going to be. What a crazy, crazy time. I know usually Thursday we talk about affiliate marketing, and then Monday is more crypto-centric. We're going to flip it a little bit today because of all the madness that's going on the Steem blockchain, which we are obviously very tied to, especially with everything that we're doing with CTP Talk. So today is going to be to answer your questions. It's going to be also a little bit of information of what's going to take place over the next 24 hours with the birth of the HIVE blockchain. This is very, very exciting, but there's a lot of questions that hopefully we can answer for you guys today, as well as we'll do a little review. So a little review from last week. Hopefully you guys downloaded this, you printed it out, you laminated it because you're just a cool guy like me, and it's your 5 daily tasks to keep you on track with Click Track Profit. So every single day, you want to make sure you send an email or use a viral mailer. Second, you want to engage on social media networks. You want to create and engage on CTP Talk. We'll talk about that in a bit. We want to work on training, master CTP, and we want to learn something new. So you can get this. It is downloadable. It is a lesson inside of your Click Track Profit training. You can download this, print it out. It's a PDF, Brad, just for you, man. Just for you, man. It's a PDF you could download, you could print, and if you're crazy like me, you can laminate it and use dry erase markers on it. So let's put that up there to remind ourselves to do our 5 things each and every day. Okay. So, Blaine, how are you doing, man? Everything good?
I am great.
Yeah?
Just I'm building things, going along, and then having fun in Discord today, and all the things.
Discord was fun today, wasn't it?
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Consulted with your lawyers, I'm sure.
Yeah, I needed some time off from staring at code and playing around, and that did it for me.
Perfect.
So, absolutely wonderful.
Beautiful. Are you excited for HIVE tomorrow?
I'm excited for everything all the time. As this crypto piece continues to grow and everybody's trying to figure out what's going on with it, the best part that I think about it is as soon as we start to figure out what we think it is, they go like this, and it just everything's everywhere at this point.
Yeah. Oh, you think
Wonderful.
It's going to be smooth sailing?
It's amazing. I love it. And then blockchain is not going to stop, right? The people aren't going to stop going to it. There's still going to be a community, and we're still going to pick up. Whether we split completely one way or the other, or we go both ways, or we kind of conglomerate here and there, at the end of the day, we still have the CTP token. The CTP token will still be there in one format or another. Or if we have to move it to a whole different thing, we're going to do that to make sure it stays alive.
A whole different thing. Yep.
So whatever we need to do to keep it going, we're going to do that. I think
this is this is why, again, why we thought that like CTP Talk is just this match made in heaven to introduce to the blockchain, right? Like CTP and the blockchain, because does this not reek of entrepreneurship, right? Like, it's like, if you expect things to go smoothly starting a business, buddy, I got, ice in Alaska to sell you. I mean, it's just, it's almost like you're supposed to welcome this stuff. Yeah, it's part of being an entrepreneur. Like, you cannot for a second think that it's going to be the same tomorrow as it is today. And I think that's the draw. At least it is for me. I mean, everybody's losing their mind right now in the world, and I get it. I mean, I'm not even trying to take away from the seriousness of what's going on in the world. But when it comes to online business and the blockchain stuff, everybody's freaking out about the blockchain. I'm sitting there going, this is what it means to be an entrepreneur. This is great. This is fantastic. This is an opportunity. If anything, the HIVE blockchain to me is arguably one of the biggest opportunities we've seen in this space in years. So it's funny you mention it, because to me, I'm sitting here while everybody's losing their mind. I'm sitting there going, let's go. Like, this is going to be great.
Yeah, I'm ecstatic. I'm excited for it. New changes, new directions, new ways. And that's what I love doing is everything changes all the time in the industry that I'm used to in my prior work. Everything is always a crazy, for lack of a better term, shit show all the time. So, and then you introduce it into everybody in their perfect little lives, and everybody starts losing their minds because they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And one response is to go out and buy all the toilet paper that there is.
Exactly, because that's going to save
response.
us. Right.
Yes. And that's everybody's right to do that. But by all means, do whatever you feel is necessary. But we're going to keep on trucking at the end of the day. Exactly. We're not stopping. We're not slowing down. Everything is going to continue to run, and it will run as smoothly as we can make it.
Amen to that. And so I guess we kind of we've been over this actually ad nauseum over the past month and a bit now here on Steem. But for those of you that are watching this at Click Track Profit that might not be up to date with what's going on, basically Steem is this amazing blockchain that has actual use case. Now, the problem with crypto is that there's a lot of speculation. There's a whole lot of what ifs and a whole lot of, it sounds great on paper, but how can we use this in everyday life? Steem is very uniquely positioned because it's something that everybody actually uses. It's actual use case. It's not a theory. It's not something on a white paper that might get launched in a year from now. People are using this stuff. They're building on this stuff. It's a fantastic blockchain. The reason why it's had such a horrible track record in the markets is because of this Steem It Inc. stake. Now, what happened when Steem was first launched, the originators of it created a whole bunch, they ninja mined the stake, and they said in public places that this stuff would be used for development of the blockchain, development of apps on the blockchain to help onboard people to make Steem a viable place where people wanted to go. This has always been this kind of dark history of the Steem blockchain. So recently, over the past month and a bit, Justin Sun from Tron, which is a top 15 coin. Tron is, big, huge, got a whole lot of promises, but has yet to really execute much. Basically purchased Steem It Inc. When they purchased Steem It Inc., that Ninja Mine stake came with them. This caused alarm on the Steem blockchain. The top 20 witnesses got together and said, guys, we're going to soft fork this stake out so we can come to the table and we can discuss things, how to progress. Justin Sun did not like that. He thought people were taking his money, which they never did. They soft forked, not a hard fork. They soft forked around his stake so that we get to the table, even start the level playing field. Whoever struck first, it's irrelevant. Basically, for the past month, hey Zoltan, it's been punching back and forth. This person doing this thing, and it's just been a mess. It's been an absolute mess. So this past week, the top minds behind the Steem blockchain came out with a hard fork, of the Steem blockchain that's going to happen tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern. What's going to happen is there's going to be a new blockchain that's created. It's going to hard fork off of the Steem chain. It's taking everything from Steem, just staking away from the Justin Sun controlled Steem It Inc. stake, basically starting fresh, but bringing everything that's awesome about Steem, remember what I said, actual use case and actual community behind it. Real people, not bots, not dummy accounts, real people that have thrown their life into this blockchain. This is going to be happening tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. Here's what's really exciting. Because you are a Steem holder, hopefully over the past 6, 7, 8 months that me and Blaine have been telling people to get into Steem and power up and get all those Steem tokens, because it's a really good place to be, and we built CTP Talk on top of it. You are going to get a 1-for-1 airdrop tomorrow with HIVE tokens. So if you have 100 Steem tokens, tomorrow you're still going to have your 100 Steem tokens, but now on this new blockchain, you're going to have 100 HIVE tokens. The major exchanges that are supporting the hard fork, not necessarily listing the token, but supporting the hard fork, are Bittrex, Binance, Huobi, a whole bunch of little exchanges. But those are the big ones. So the major crypto exchanges are supporting the hard fork, which means that if you have Steem held in any of these, you will get the exact equivalent for HIVE tokens tomorrow. at 10 a.m. Eastern, excuse me. So tomorrow, you're going to have 100 Steem tokens. You're going to have 100 Hive tokens. You get to decide. This is what Blaine was saying earlier. We can go this way. We can go that way. We can go conglomerate of different directions. Your choice tomorrow is simple. You can keep going as you're going. No love loss. Nothing's hurt. You can say, okay, you know what? This Hive, I got to wait. I'm going to stick with Steem because it's proven. Keep creating on Steem and the apps that will remain on Steem. Or you can say, I'm going to start fresh. I got this nice bag of tokens, brand new blockchain, everything looks good. I'm going to create on Hive. Or you can create on both. It's your choice. Nothing is ending tomorrow with the Steem blockchain other than the fact over the past 24 hours, it skyrocketed 200%. It was up to almost 50 cents a token yesterday. It started at 12 cents yesterday because there's a huge pump for Steem tokens because people know the more Steem tokens you have, tomorrow you're going to have just as many Hive tokens. So you saw this huge FOMO, this fear of missing out over the past couple of 24 hours or so where people are buying Steem. Remember, every Steem you have translates into Hive tokens. So nothing changes in that sense. So rest assured, CTP Talk is still there. You're still creating on CTP Talk. You're still getting rewarded for creating on CTP Talk. Everything remains the same. Please listen to this because this is the biggest stress people have had. Like, well, oh, hey, hi, Nosy. People are like, I don't know what to do. What should I do? What should I do? You don't need to do anything. All you got to do tomorrow is log into Hive. It's going to be hive.blog. You log in, claim your tokens. Your tokens will be there, sitting there. You can say, okay, I'm going to keep creating on Hive, or I'm going to create on Steem, or I'm going to create on both. All the same. Doesn't matter. This is why it's opportunity. This is why it is huge opportunity. We all might be witnessing the birth of what I have been kind of dubbing the potentially perfect blockchain. Everything great about Steem, none of the baggage. That's the problem with Steem. Steem always had that baggage. Steem Inc. was always selling off Steem to keep the price low. They were always selling Steem. They weren't buying Steem, they were selling Steem. So now you get rid of the baggage. Now you have this brand new opportunity. And you guys are entrepreneurs. I'm speaking directly to you guys. You've been through the training at CTP. You're wired a little bit differently than everybody else. You have this desire in you to be better at sunset than you were at sunrise. You see the opportunity. This is what this is. This is not fear. This is not uncertainty. This is not doubt. This is a huge opportunity for us to be there day one when this thing pops off. And that's my rah-rah speech. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to drink my coffee as Blaine looks into the camera.
As long
and whispers sweet nothings.
You're like, this is not, and the only thing I can think of is, this is America.
This is America. For you. Well, apparently it's America for me because every single Canadian, if you haven't noticed on Facebook, is tweeting about American politics all the time. So apparently we're with you guys. Hell or high water, we're going down.
Canadians are more into American politics than most Americans.
I actually got into a fight with a friend of mine on Facebook the other day. Not even a fight, it was just a disagreement. Like, he's always talking about Trump this and Trump that. I'm like, dude, you're Canadian. Like, what do you care? Like, yeah, it affects us, but it's not like what any politician does tomorrow is not going to dictate my life. I don't get it. It blows my mind. Anyways, how do you sign up to Hive? Mark, this is the best thing, and that's a great question because that's coming up a lot too. Super, you don't have to do anything. You're already signed up.
You already have an account.
As long as you have an account on Steem, you will have the exact same carbon copy account tomorrow at Hive. All you got to do is sign in. You don't even need to sign in tomorrow. It's there. Like, it's yours forever and ever and ever. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to sign up. You already have accounts. So the username, all the passwords, the keys, all of that is basically it's transferred over. But what they're doing is called a snapshot. They're taking a snapshot of every single account tomorrow. They're copying it and they're just forking. You don't have to do anything. That's the best thing about this. You basically, let's say you have $100 worth of Steem tomorrow. You have $100 worth of Steem tomorrow, your account plus whatever Hive is going to be trading at tomorrow too. There might be a huge bump tomorrow with Hive, because Hive is already, there's a few exchanges that are already going to be trading Hive. Live trades are going to be happening tomorrow for the Hive token. So you might have double the money tomorrow without having to do anything. Now, obviously, the chances of Hive going to 30 cents or whatever Steem is right now is slim, but the birth is there, right? And the potential to trade is there. Block Trades is supporting it. Ionomi is another exchange. Not really familiar with it, but Block Trades is there. They will be supporting it fully, and it's exciting. It's really, really, yeah. So Jennifer, it's hive.io for the main stuff, but you can actually, they've got the condenser up right now. You can go here and check it out. You can even log in and stuff. It's hive.blog. It looks like Steemit, right? Because it's basically it's a condenser, right? And it's you can log in there with all your usernames and everything. But that will be the first front end that you can use tomorrow. I'm certain Steam Peak will have its own. I'm certain a whole bunch of other apps will come out with the Hive front end as well. But hive.blog will be where you can log in tomorrow and set up your account. Well, not even set up your account, just log into your account and start creating on Hive if you want. You don't have to. You got to remember, there's no time limit for this. So as long as you have a Steam account, you have a Hive account as well tomorrow. You don't need to log in and do anything any certain amount of time. It's there for you whenever. So, yeah, but good question. Really good question. So one, you don't need to do anything. You just log in. And second, you can go to hive.blog for the first, that's the first front end condenser. So condensers are steemit.com, steampeak.com, ctptalk.com, Steem Leo. All of these are what's called condensers. So a front end condenser for your ability to interact on a blockchain. Hive.blog will be the first condenser on the Hive blockchain. I'm pumped. Can you tell? And I've only had 10 coffees today.
I'm sending commissions.
What happened, sorry?
I'm sending commissions.
Sending commissions. Oh yeah, this is, you know what's funny, man? I mean, well, you know, I'm just having this Thursday Night Live, right? I mean, that was kind of, I just wanted to set you guys up for Hive tomorrow. But one of the things that bothers me, and it's kind of frustrating, like, so COVID-19 is a thing, obviously. The coronavirus has kind of taken the attention of the entire world, you know, massive amounts, you know, this social distancing thing, and just, it's just, you know, like it's a big deal. So I have already seen the marketers start to approach it like, hey, I've got an awesome pill that you can buy and it'll protect you from coronavirus. Just buy my MLM $70 pill. Like, there's a lot of that stuff already going around, you know, and it's frustrating because it's like, holy crap, like we actually, entrepreneurs, online entrepreneurs, have this amazing opportunity because there's going to be a whole lot of attention, a whole lot of people looking at computer screens and their phone over the next couple of weeks, if not months, right? So we have an opportunity to showcase how awesome this is, but don't pitch people, for the love of everything that's good. Stop pitching people. This is a great opportunity for you guys to buy into my business, and I got an awesome pill that will make you immune. Don't do that. You kill unicorns when you do that. What you can do is you can highlight why you love what you do, why you love the ability to work from home, why you're working so hard to build this. And don't say, oh, so I'm protected from COVID-19. Please stop using this. We don't need to pitch making money online in the comfort of your home with any like disease or virus. We don't need to do that. Okay, that's to me, that's false representing what we're doing here. What we can do is highlight why we love what we're doing, why we love list building, why we love networking with people, why we love social media, why we love content marketing, why we love blockchain. Highlight that stuff, because you know why? There's going to be a whole lot more people looking for that stuff. This is why me and Blaine have been stressing and begging you guys over the past 7 months now to create content every day because people are going to be coming. Now, 10 months ago or 7 months ago, we had no idea it was going to be a global pandemic that makes people sit at home and do nothing but look at TVs and computers, you know, but we were telling you guys to keep creating every day. Just like you said, Jen, provide value. Every day, create the content so that when people start looking, you've got 7 months of a portfolio of, look, I've been doing this for 7 months. Guess why? Because people are going to be looking for this stuff. They're going to be asking questions. They're going to be curious about it. This is why you show up every day. This is why you do these 5 daily tasks. That's why you do this stuff each and every day, because these type of things happen. I'm not trying to, I use this story all the time. 2008 was the greatest years of my online business career. And I never pitched it like, oh, look at the housing crisis, you suckers, you should be working online from home. No, I spent the time building my business so that when 2008 came around, people were looking for online opportunities because of all the drama that was going offline. Same thing now. Don't pitch this as, oh, you should be doing this because of COVID-19. No, say you should be doing this because it's awesome. You guys should be building businesses online because it's awesome. It's amazing. That's what we should be broadcasting this is. Not like, oh, I got this great pill and you should take it because it's going to cure you. You know, not only the legal ramifications of that, but the very dangerous reality of pitching something that's not proven. So it hurts because I see this as an opportunity, but not an opportunity to pitch products and services, if you know what I mean. Does that make sense? Blaine, am I talking smack or am I just drinking too much coffee?
No, you're actually, it's all true, right? So, I mean, we're not trying to create fraud or fraudulent marketing by any means. Everything that we do is upfront and honest, and that's what we expect of our members as well. So if your bright idea was to jump on the magic pill bandwagon, you're wrong. And it's the same thing as all these other scummy and schemy opportunities that have happened in the past, and they will continue to happen. And it's just people looking for a quick dollar. We're not here for a quick dollar. We're here for the long term and to build our business up and to help you build your business up. So that's what our goal is. We're not trying to make a quick buck. As you can see, we have not used the current pandemic in any of our marketing whatsoever. And you won't see us do that by any means.
No, because it's to me, I think, absolutely, Sean. I mean, be a leader, not a follower. But this is the thing, is like, people prey off, this is the slot machine marketer mentality, right? I mean, we've talked about this for years. You guys know, especially if you've been into CTP for any amount of time, you'll know that we've always talked about slot machine marketer mentality. The people that are controlling the slot machines know that people are motivated by a few things. The get rich quick schemes, obviously, but what motivates most people, and we see it with the whole toilet paper crap, is fear. Fear drives action. It might not be the reaction you want, but it's still going to drive it. So if we're contributing to that as marketers, affiliate marketers, we're doing not only this industry a disservice, our members a disservice, our own souls a disservice. I mean, this is serious stuff. I'm not trying to say that you can't be like, guys, like, you know, check out my business opportunity, this, and I'm not saying that. Okay, there's ways to do it, but don't use fear and strife in that's going on in the world as a reason to pitch your stuff. You should be pitching your business and pulling people to you for the past 6 months. This is exactly, we're here for the journey. The journey should start from day one and you keep going. No matter what happens, people will see the track record of what you've been doing over the past 6 months, so that when something, God forbid, happens like this, people will, hey, what do you do, John? You've been working online for decades. Dude, what are you doing? You don't need to pitch it. You don't need to go buy my product. This is one of the greatest lessons I ever learned in online sales was this. When you stop selling and stop pitching things is actually when you sell more. It's very important, very important. And you gotta, I'm not saying, hey, don't close the sale, you know, ABC, always be closing. I'm not saying that, but there's a way to do it. And strategically, this is the best game plan for me when it comes to sales is create content. Content marketing is the greatest way. Yeah, you make sure your funnels are in place, your lead capture forms are good to go, and you got people going through your funnels, great. But what you're doing is driving value. You're driving people through your content so that they see the track. What's going on, Dean? How you doing, man? Dab, right. Absolutely. Great book. Gary Vaynerchuk, baby. Yes. You're driving value so that you've got a track record of months and months, if not years of value, and people won't be going, oh, stop pitching me. They're going to be going, oh, what? They start asking you, what do you do? They start asking you, what about lead capture pages? What about traffic? What about online market? What can you tell me about what you're doing? That's when sales happen. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. I was blown away. When I started making money online, it's when I stopped trying to make money online. If that makes any sense at all. Probably not. Very counterintuitive. You stopped trying to make sales and you made more sales? Yeah, because what I was trying to do is I was trying to drive value. When I'm driving value and I'm pulling people towards me, people start asking questions. Hey, what do you do? This is what I do. Check it out. But if you buy now, you get this awesome toilet paper wrapped that's coronavirus free. Like, you see how, I don't know about you guys, but when I see ads like that, I feel weird, man. I almost feel dirty. Like, it's like you're reading that, you're like, oh, oh, people are doing that? Oh, that's not good. Mark, I'm not scared, but I'm not working after tomorrow, but there is ways that I will survive. Just a little stress and I'm going to do it. This whole thing is really out of hand. Yes, it's scaring people. It is, absolutely. And here's the thing. I mean, there's been people that have contacted me and said, dude, like, you know, I might have to cancel a subscription because I got to figure out how I'm going to feed myself. Totally understand. That's not what I'm saying. This is the thing, though, for me, when it comes to online opportunities and stuff like that. If people are trying to pull money out of your pocket right away before delivering any kind of value, that to me is just like, it feels a little weird. So whatever you can do, Mark, for yourself and your business, do it. Whatever you can't do, don't worry about it. This is a very unique time in this world that we're in. There's no right way or wrong way. We're kind of winging this stuff, right? So you make sure you take care of yourself. You make sure you take care of your family and people around you, you know. And after that, you know what? You look at something like a pizza plan budget, like like building an online business does not require $10,000 investments, right? It's literally, the pizza plan budget was under $75 a month. I mean, you could literally build a business for under $75 a month with proper tools. It's even cheaper now. I mean, pizza plan, when I first wrote that is a decade ago. That's when autoresponders were like $50 a month. Now they're $17 a month. So you make sure you're taken care of, you make sure your family's taken care of, you take care of that first. And then, you say, you know what? Okay, after that's taken care of, okay, now I can see what I can do here. But don't ever go spend something. People are trying to take money out of your pocket. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. That's really irresponsible, I think, of marketers. And like I said, I feel really icky when people do that because it's. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Russell. Welcome. Absolutely. And I mean, change. Listen, here's the thing. This is my opinion on entrepreneurship and all of this stuff when it comes to building businesses. If it was easy, everyone would do this. On top of that, now we have all this added stress of what's going around in the world. There's going to be a ton of people, and totally understandable, that are going to be like, look, I can get back to this later. I can't do this now. Totally understandable. But there's a few of us that can keep going. And if you can keep going, now is the time to keep going. This is when, all the stocks go down, when everybody get rich, when they buy the stocks, when everybody's selling. Last night, fantastic discussion in Discord. Hopefully you guys come by our Discord or Telegram because there's great conversations. I was talking with Rob Paris, and Zoltan was in there as well. and a few others, and we were like, Zoltan went to Rob and was like, dude, you are a whale on Sports Talk Social now. Like, Rob, because everybody was selling Sports Talk so cheap, Rob went in and bought a whole bunch. He's like number 9 on Sports Talk Social now for whale. So not only is he the top CTP holder, because everybody else was selling, he bought everything, but he's also now a top 10 whale on Sports Talk Social. Same thing in stocks, right? Like, people, they fear and they sell, and I get it. I totally get it. It's you know, if you're gonna, do I keep my IBM stock or do I feed my family? I'm gonna feed my family. I totally get it. But if you can keep going, now is the time to do it. If you can. Don't put this ahead of your family, though, by any stretch. And obviously, we're adults and we know that. It's not like it needs to be said. But if you can, this is the time to keep going. I don't have a choice. Like, I don't have anything else to fall back on. So if I'm not paid from CTP and listeners, I don't feed my family. Okay. So I don't have a choice at all. I don't have a 9 to 5. And now the people that had the 9 to 5s don't have the 9 to 5s. And it's like, crap, what do I do? It's like, this is going to be tough, but we will get through this. Everybody will get through this. Affiliate marketers, please use some tact. Don't start saying you got the magic pill. Don't put emails out and ads out that you've got the coronavirus cure and you should join their MLM. Don't do that. Just don't. Not now. Don't use now as a time to try to make more money by scheming people, please. I'm having a drink of water. Yeah, that's defense right there. Drinking lots of water.
I got mine right here.
Or Mountain Dew.
Same thing, pretty much.
There you go. Hi, Blaine.
I am currently buying more cryptocurrency. That's what's happening in my life.
I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm really pumped up about tomorrow. Yeah. So, Mark, I get it, man. And just going back to your comment, because this is real for people, right? I mean, you lose a 9 to 5 and all of a sudden it's like, holy crap, I've got to pay for this stuff. I've got to, and I'm not saying, that this is obviously going to be rough for a lot of people, but how do I say this without turning this into anything too weird? Blaine, plug your ears for a second. I'm a man of faith. I'm not saying I just believe in my heart of hearts that everything is happening for a reason. And if I stay the course and keep faith, I'm good. I'm not trying to push anything on anybody, but to me, that has given me a whole lot of calmness throughout this whole thing. I'm not trying to take away anything and no feelings or push anything on anybody. I'm just saying that for me, that has helped me a lot. That's all I'm going to say on it, because I don't want to turn this into one of those throw the book at you and stuff like that. But yeah, and yeah, Mark, exactly. Honesty is the best. That's the best thing. Like, listen, like, some people, if you've had this track record of creating content for years and years and years, right? And people come to you and say, hey, like, what do you do? This is actually the answer I give people. It's like, yeah, you can make money online, but let me be crystal clear to you. You are not going to get rich overnight. You are not going to make $1 million. You are not going to, be able to replace your offline income in 20 days or less. Like, don't get into this for a second and think that. And a lot of people pitch that, and that's an issue. That's why people look at affiliate marketing and network marketing and give it one of these side view glances like, dude, are you going to pitch me some SA8? Which is actually a really good product, by the way. Amway, big shout out to Amway. SA8 was great stuff. Yeah, exactly, Dean. Yes, exactly. Watch our video about God and give us an upvote. Yes, perfect, beautiful. I love it. Yeah, Jen, it helps. I mean, and I'm not trying to push anything on anybody, because I don't believe that. I think people come to whatever faith God works in His own way, not me. But yeah, it's helped me a lot. I've been completely calm. And it's funny because my wife like loses her mind. Like she came home with a box of these. No, get that out of your head. That's not what you thought it was. That's actually a glove, like surgical glove. Like she bought a box of these. She's like, if you need to go out for anything, you got to wear these. And I'm sitting there scratching my head going, I got my hand sanitizer. Like, what do I need freaking gloves for? I'm not so concerned. Like anyways, don't listen to coronavirus advice from John because you won't like it. Yeah, man.
Step number 1, wash your hands.
Yeah. Step number 2, wash them again. I mean, you know.
Well, I was going to say step number 2, use your turn signal.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, that too. Yeah, man. I don't get it. I just absolutely, Mark. See, and that's the thing. And this is now, forget all the coronavirus stuff. Let's just talk entrepreneurship, right? That's the thing that me and Blaine just started this talk about, right? Like everybody else is freaking out about the HIVE blockchain and the Steem blockchain and what the hell are we going to do? Entrepreneurs should be going like, this is just getting punched in the face. We're used to this. We are totally used to getting knocked down. This is entrepreneurship. It makes us stronger because it doesn't kill us. It's like when I tell people to start using video, start doing live video. People are like, well, I don't really feel comfortable with doing video. It's like, listen, when you get a little bit comfortable, which you probably never will, but when you do your first video, you're going to realize that no one's going to kill you from doing your video. And no one's going to talk bad about you doing the video. And then you're going to be like, hey, I did it. I did my first video. Now I'm going to do my second video. And you got punched, but it made you stronger. And you kept going, and you kept going, and you kept going, and you kept going. And most of the time, a lot of people that are into entrepreneurship don't even want to take that first step. They don't want to get punched. They're very comfortable being on the sidelines. Well, this is a contact sport. Entrepreneurship is a contact sport. You're going to get punched. You're going to get kicked. You're going to lose everything. Hi, raising hands. This is what will happen. But you keep going, and it makes you stronger, and you keep fighting, and you keep getting up. And it's like, you take care of yours. You make sure that your family's taken care of. Absolutely. I'm not saying give up your 9 to 5 and go and do this full time. Please don't. You will be sorely mistaken on that judgment call. But you just keep showing up, and you keep punching, and you keep fighting, you keep scrapping. That's why I loved when Andrarchy on Steem said Steem was the honey badger of blockchains. Holy crap, man. If any animal, if you could depict an animal to personify the entrepreneur, it would be the honey badger, for sure. And if you need references, go to Google and go to YouTube and type in honey badger, and you'll see.
Just type in honey badger, don't give a.
Yeah, don't get it. And that's what was that guy's name who did that?
I don't even remember.
It was what was it? Honey badger, don't give. It was like Carlton or something, the guy's name, or is it? Hold on, I'm gonna find this. Randall, that's it. Randall, good old Randall. Yeah. Absolutely. Keep swimming, Eliana. Absolutely. Just keep swimming. Yes. Very good, Kimberly. Yes. And Kimberly is, obviously very, it's people are losing their mind about all the homeschooling stuff. And Kimberly's just going like, hey, what I've been saying for years. It's just, anyways, I'm excited. Tomorrow's going to be awesome. And as entrepreneurs, it is nothing more thrilling to me than new opportunity. Hi, wife just texted me. Hi. She probably heard me talking smack about her, so sorry, baby, I love you. Anyways, let me stop the recording because we don't want to kill unicorns, and honey badgers don't give a. So thank you guys for watching. Look, the next week we will be on a brand new blockchain. We'll still be doing this stuff too, but it'll be on a brand new blockchain. So we're excited for that. Let's stop the recording. We're going to continue on with a giveaway. So if you're here for the live stream, you get a chance to win. If you're not here for the live stream, dang. Bye. Record.